CPS reports range from 1994 to 2006. I met my mom, my mother, my twin right here, in 2009, 2008, 2009-ish?
2009-ish.
2009-ish, okay? So from 1994 to 2006, whose fault was that? Because damn sure wasn't my mom. It seems like a lot of people are projecting, I know it, they're projecting everything that they're guilty of, from selling drugs, abusing other children, abusing me. We're not going to talk about in the CPS report that, do you guys know what severe hyperthyroidism is? Do you know what it is? Hyperthyroid. There's hypo and there's hyper, okay? And one of her kids has severe hyperthyroidism. She used to have these bulges in her neck. When I was about 12 or 13, 12 years old, I'm telling you, from the time, I've already told you, I've been into Chino Hills Hospital. I've gave you guys a lot. A lot that can connect the dots. I've always redacted everything. I never gave you any names. I haven't given you some stuff because I've kept shit redacted because there's minors on the case, there's other people on the case. I've backed up a lot because I'm like, some of these evil, demonic people, especially Rosemary, Satan's mother, is still alive. So I've backed up and I didn't give you guys some stuff because I was like, the dots will connect when they need to connect. But apparently, let's connect some for you. At the time, before I turned 12 or 13, I thought everything was normal in my life. I told you that several times. I thought the abuse was normal. I thought the rape was normal. I thought that the being put into my surrogate's bed at night and Benadryl was normal. Melatonin gummies, normal. Bombay gin and pineapple juice was normal for 7 years old. I thought that shit was normal. I'm telling you right now, I was okay with it. Until I turned 12 or 13, I went to school and I started asking questions to other kids. Like, how does it work in your house? Now, I know black culture is different, but how does it work in your house? Now, the black culture, the black kitties, the Black Panthers that I grew up with, they were very racist towards all white people. You guys can see that. You guys see how Black Lives Matter, a lot of those Black Lives Matter people are very racist. I mean, have a passion of hatred for white people. Y'all see that. It's going on all day, every day right now. But they had a hatred for white people. I mean, an absolute hatred, okay? I couldn't have any white friends, couldn't be around any white people, hated it. All right? Now, at 12 years old, what took me out the game was when my sister, I don't know what to call that. My sister, she has severe hyperthyroidism, and I watched my surrogate beat the hell. She said, I'm gonna beat you like a bitch off the street. She said it all the time. And she would try to kill us. And there was tapes in the back of her closet. We have those CPS reports too. They're posted on XO Odyssey. Scroll down. CPS came out so many times, but because of who was in the back pocket, nobody did anything. Everything was thrown out. Until one day, I was like, again, 12 or 13, and she had severe hyperthyroidism and her neck was bulging. Really, really crazy. And she pissed her off. So she was just beating the shit out of her. She would call her friends over to watch her do it. She was beating the fuck out of her. Okay? At the time, my sister was 16. All right? And I would never interfere because I'm like, if the thing is she got a check for everybody. So because of that, I was like, I'm not going to interfere because I got in trouble different. We all lived in the same house but went through different things in the same house. Okay? So she would try to stand on her neck and pop the lumps that were in her neck. One time she beat her so bad and the neighbors could hear. Okay? So she was pouring Benadryl down her throat to try to make her stop screaming. Then that didn't work. So she started pouring milk down her throat because she's lactose intolerant. It would make her throw up so it didn't sound like anybody was beating the living shit out of her. That's when I stepped in and was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And I pushed her. At 8 years old, There's something in the CPS reports too that I was like, I have to get the fuck out of here at 8 years old. I didn't know that until I looked back. Now, CPS, Riverside County Child Protective Services, has what I'm saying. I have a copy of it. And Riverside County Child Protective Services has a copy of what I just said. We're not going to talk about that though. We're not going to talk about selling the medication and the oxygen tanks of the little girls that had lung issues. We're not going to talk about that though. We're not going to talk about the married men. Can you not see Scott right here? It's tattooed right here. Now, reason why I changed my name, the reason why I tried to kill myself because I couldn't get out at first. I went to Chino Hills Hospital, which is Canyon Ridge Hospital in Chino. It's a mental hospital. I went to Riverside ETS because at one point I was like, I have to get the fuck out of here. She would lay me over her lap and open my legs and check me, even though she knew people were molesting me. We don't talk about that though. T.I. did that a lot to his daughters too. And laid them over. I don't know if it's a black thing. I don't know what the fuck you're looking for, but I don't know what you'll find either.
I've been getting a lot of requests from different individuals asking me to keep posting Ali Carter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I drop at least 1 or 2 videos, and I'm also make sure that I give y'all her live video so we can break it down and we can really talk about it, because I never knew that there was so many people interested in the Ali Carter story, and now that they found my channel, they would like me to keep giving them short uploads with my commentary. I got y'all. It was very interesting hearing Ali Carter say how there was a point in her life where she just normalized the traumatic and the pain that she had to endure because she thought it was something that everybody was going through. What was also interesting that she said her quote-unquote surrogate was giving her Benadryl and melatonin and Bombay gin and pineapple juice at the age of 7. Wow. She also mentioned how her surrogate was an individual who was not only nefarious but tried to unalive them multiple times, and that she got discipline different. She got punishments different from her other sister. I also thought it was very interesting regarding what she said about T.I. I gotta now do my investor search. With that being said, we ain't gonna do too much. I need y'all to drop y'all comments and let me know what y'all thoughts is regarding this situation dealing with Ali Carter. We ain't gonna do too much. If you function with me, y'all already understand. And with that being said, that way, that part, as I always like to express in all my other videos, I am not here to turn non-believers into believers. I'm only here to bring y'all food for thought. And with that being said, your opinion is your opinion. If y'all function with me on a monthly, weekly, daily basis, y'all already understand that clear eyes always recognize real lies. And like always, I'm always gonna have more videos. So until next time, that way, that part, I do.
Michael and I also want to acknowledge
I mean, this dude is a genius.